More publicly accessible electric vehicle chargers will be coming to Durham over the next several years. The U.S. Department of Transportation recently announced that we have been awarded a nearly $4.9 million grant to install as many as 20 high-speed charging stations. The grant is part of $312 million in funding that will go to 11 recipients across the country. In fulfilling the grant's requirements, the chargers must be located in underserved and historically disadvantaged communities along roadways designated as alternative fuel corridors. The goal is to fill in gaps in the national charging and alternative fuel network. In Durham, this means they'll be placed near I-40, I-85, I-885, and US 70. Mayor Leonardo Williams says he expects the charging stations to encourage more electric vehicle purchases in Durham, which in turn will work toward our overall sustainability goals. More information about the grant can be found at highways.gov/newsroom. Here's your chance to step back into the glamour of the Roaring '20s with our Ties and Tiaras Dance. Think of grownups in double-breasted pinstripe suits and little ones dazzling in fringe dresses and handmade flapper hairpieces. Durham Parks and Recreation will host the event on Saturday, February 10th from 5 to 7:30 p.m. at the Durham Armory. Dinner and dessert will be served, and you can capture the memories at a photo booth featuring props and pieces from the period. You can also enjoy games, win prizes, and dance the night away. If dancing isn't your thing, there will be various other activities to keep you and your little companion entertained. Any child age 5 or older is welcome to attend, and pre-registration is required for them and their adult chaperones. The fee for city residents is $10 per person. For non-city residents, the cost is $15. More information can be found on the February 10th calendar page at dprplaymore.org. Our staff is continuing to work to secure federal, state, and private funds to support the Durham community. The bipartisan infrastructure law provides funding to municipalities for transportation, energy, broadband, and water improvements. The Inflation Reduction Act is a mix of grants, loans, and tax incentives to reduce energy and healthcare costs for families, as well as to provide some funding for municipalities. The City Council recently received an update on what we're doing to obtain these and other funds and how they're being used. Since 2021, we have applied for $96 million in funding and have been awarded roughly $56 million of that. We're also working to prepare applications for an estimated additional $64 million in funding. Most of the money awarded is being used for climate, energy, and environment projects, as well as public transportation and roads, bridges, and other infrastructure. Durham residents and stakeholders interested in learning more about issues surrounding affordable housing in Durham now have a helpful resource available to them. A report has been compiled that summarizes the series of affordable housing deep dive presentations that the City Council received from October 2022 to May 2023. In all, 10 presentations were made to council members by local organizations and city departments. The topics covered include income and affordability, private development, subsidized and public housing, evictions, and homelessness. The presentations offered an overview of Durham's changing landscape, historical context for our current shortage of affordable housing, private versus public interventions, and city powers and limitations. The report can be found in the January 18th work session agenda at durhamnc.gov, and the presentations can be viewed on our YouTube channel. Are you passionate about arts and culture in Durham? Do you want to contribute to the creative future of our city? Now is your chance. You can apply today to become a member of the Durham Cultural Advisory Board. The board serves in an advisory role to the City Council and City Manager, as well as the Durham County Board of Commissioners and the County Manager. Made up of 18 members, the board's responsibilities include advising the city and county on the implementation of arts and cultural policy and programming, advocating for the arts in Durham, and promoting economic and workforce development through arts, culture, and community. The board is also working to shape the Durham Cultural Roadmap. That's the next cultural plan for Durham that will help guide future arts and cultural programming and investment to strengthen and preserve our cultural community. Members meet in person or on Zoom once a month. For more information and to apply before the February 14th deadline, visit durhamnc.gov/542.